We are here today to talk about the CRM, and we are going to be covering advising functions. So let's go ahead and get started. For this portion of training, we will be covering some of the advising related components in Salesforce. First off, a tip about navigation. You will default to the Home tab in the upper left-hand corner here, but you can also click on the variety of tabs that are available to you. But generally, I like to locate my student before I begin. So let's find a student. You can enter any student information you have, a student ID number, a name, etc. So I'm going to find Kayla Test Stanley Test and see how she defaults in. I've selected her. Okay, now we're going to explore advising meeting notes log, advising student and success team members. The advising meeting notes log, if I hover over it here, that's just going to give me a bit of a history of the things that have been recorded on this student's record. The advising student side is where we record things and actually perform actions. Now let's explore success team member. In Salesforce, success team member actually equals advisor. So if there are other advisors or success team members assigned to the student, you will see them listed here. It shows that the advisor for this student, the primary, is Megan Council. It also shows that there's a secondary advisor, Naomi Toonstra. So you as a faculty member should be listed as either a primary success team member or a secondary success team member. But remember, the terminology basically just means advisor. So let's create an advising note. If you hover over the advising student, you'll see new advising. Go ahead and click that. And it defaults into meeting notes log, but one could also put in accolades, kudos, or a referral. We're going to do a meeting note and press continue. So here you notice that it will default in the student that you've been working with. You add the note here. And save. Next, let's review and remove an advising hold. So I usually go back to the student that I've been working with. And if you hover over advising student, as you can see, this student has a hold that's active. The reason that I know the hold is active is I can see the yellow placard here indicating that it's an active hold. This hold that's listed above has ended, so it is not considered active. Once you've reviewed the hold with the student, if you have the authorization to remove it, for example, if it's an advising hold, click on the advising record. This is this number and letter combination that starts with A, and then you can terminate the hold from here. Now let's take a look at academic profiles. If you hover over academic profiles, it shows terms in the past that the student has been enrolled. We're already logged in and we've selected our student. So if you click on one of these records, the T record, it will give the detail for that particular quarter. Most noteworthy in this section is the courses section at the bottom of the page. This will indicate the current percentage of the total grades in the current coursework. It's helpful to note that these are fed directly from Canvas, so if you're not yet using the grade feature in Canvas, this is a great demonstration of how that can be useful as an advisor. Lastly, let's send the student an email. The benefit of sending an email within the Salesforce system is that it will allow the system to track that contact with the student's record. Hover over activity history. You can see here that you can click send an email. That's what we'd like to do. It defaults in the student's name and email. You can simply type the subject, your body, and click send. Now if we hover over activity history again, we can see that email tracked in the system that we just finished sending. So if you have questions, please refer to the website listed, email me at cager.eou.edu, or just phone me at 23119. Thanks for watching.